Hi friends, it's Barbara or Doll, and I'm here for another episode of knitting, spinning, rocking. So the rocking chair, knit and chat. Welcome. We're into August now. Half the summer is behind us. My holidays are now officially over, so I'm back to work. But it was a great month. It was just a great month. Lots of things happening. Lots of wonderful things happening, lots of fiber fun happening. So I'm going to begin with my finished object and show you. They haven't been blocked yet or washed, but that's my Christmas sock. The color is Candy Cane from West Yorkshire Spinners in the UK. I've seen it online in different yarn shops in Canada. I bought this last December from True North Yarns in Barrie. And the pattern is the... Oh, I can't even remember. Oh. It's a dance step. It'll come to me. Just give me a moment. Da, 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 da. Anyway, it'll come to me. And if not, I'll put it in the comments. But it's a very easy pattern once you get the hang of it. I did the standard heel and gusset turn on 2.75 needles. I think if I were to do them again, I would go down at least to 2.5. These were a little bit bigger, so I didn't have to knit quite so far. And I had this much left over, friends. So something Christmassy in mind for that. Maybe a Christmas ball. Hard to say. So that is the finished object for July. The other thing that I participated in was the Tour de Fleece. So from June through to July, I did some spinning. I did spindle spinning. What else did I do? I did spindle spinning. I did spinning on the wheel. I've got one large skein, which I think I put away maybe already. Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping things. I put my skein away. But then Tracy over at the Passionate Spinner put out a challenge to use hand spun yarn during the Olympics. So in my hand spun that I finished for Tour de Fleece, I am working on the Sophie scarf. I have got one repeat left, so 8 more rows before I start the decrease. So this is a beautiful fiber that I don't even remember what it all came from, but it's very, very soft, very drapey, nice to the skin. I dyed it. It was a cream color, and I dyed it with dandelion greens, apparently. And this is the color I got. So I don't know what color you would call that. It's sort of a gray, but it'll be a nice scarf when I'm finished. I use a progress keeper, and it's not so much a progress keeper as it is to remind me that this is the even row. So when I turn it around and I knit from there, then I know that that's an even row, and then when I finish 7, then the 8th is the increase row. So that's what I'm doing there. I have quite a bit of this yarn, so who knows what the rest of it's going to be. And I'm working on... It's a US 5, 3.75 millimeter shorties. I really like these needles. I have a couple sets. The other thing that I do with that is I use these plastic stitch markers, and I'm sure you've seen them. See, little things like that. I have 7 pink and 1 red. So every time I do a row, I move 1 over, and then when I get to the last one that's red, I know that's row 8. Just a way to trick my brain into helping me stay up to date. So that's my channel challenge, spinning hand spun yarn, and it's on the go. The other work in progress, of course, are my socks. So the Christmas in July socks were the July sock, and these socks, these mark 10, 12 rows. So when I get 4 of them, I know I have 48 rows. Let me see if I can bring this up so you can see it. This is a simple skip pattern that I got from Ravelry. I use it a lot. It's a go-to pattern for me. The yarn's almost too busy to see the pattern, but I know it's there, so it's fine. And again, it's West Yorkshire Spinners Signature Sparkle, and the colorway is called Starry Night. Isn't that pretty? And these are 2.5 millimeter needles. I have 2 sets of these now, and I like them. It takes me a while to get used to working with the metal needles after working with bamboo or wooden. But once I'm used to them, I'm fine, and off they go. So those are my August projects on the go. I'm also working on my whatever sweater in blue, and again, I'm only doing like 1 row a day on that. My northeasterly blanket, a little bit here and there. I'm working on a prayer shawl. So I have sort of a bingo card set up where I roll the die, and the die goes from 0 to 9, and I've got all those different projects. So I work on socks daily, and I work on my spindle spinning daily. The sock is number 1, the spindle's number 9, I believe, but that just means I would work more on them. So every day I can roll the die and decide, oh, okay, that number corresponds with the blue shawl. This one corresponds with the charity shawl. That kind of thing, so that I do put time aside to pick up the other things I'm working on. Spinning wise right now, I love my bag. I've shown you this before, but this my daughter made for me one year for Christmas, and I just keep using it, and there's sheep on the inside. So this is my spindle bag, plastic bag, and I've got shorty braid of yellow. I'll just put that down. And I have my Ashford Mini to get it started because it's easier that way. And then I have my Turkish spindle. Da-da-da. And this was from, there. I will put the link down below, but this is the best Turkish spindle I've ever used. Absolutely love it. And what I'm doing is I'm making mini skeins of this yellow, and it's merino nylon blend, so probably socks is what this will be, but I've got quite a few of these minis done. I spin until the cop on the Turkish spindle, the turtle as it's called, seems big enough for me, and then I take it off, wrap it into 1 yard little skeins, and I'm getting anywhere between 10 and 13 yards per skein. So that's what I'm currently spindle spinning. I have purple on my Babe from the Tour de Fleece that is still just sitting there. So I'll put all this back in my project bag. I often put my sock in there too, as well. I'm also reading Knitting for Radical Self-Care, A Modern Guide by Brandy Cheyenne Harper. I'm going to show you the book, but I know it's going to be backwards. But that's what I'm reading right now. I did also from the library pick this up. It's Toe Up 2 at a Time Sock by Melissa Morgan Oakes. I thought maybe my August socks would be done this way. Whoops, but I don't think so. I looked at it, and I think I'll just stick with doing socks the way I'm doing it. and send that back to the library tomorrow. So let me just put those down. So there you have all of my kind of works in progress. I'm still doing, say, 12 rows a day on my sock. That's the goal. And by doing that, I'll manage to finish all the socks, all 12 pairs, by the end of December, which is the goal, right? And I could probably do more than that, but I have other things I want to work on, like my sweater and my shawls and my blanket and my spinning. And when you have multiple hobbies, then you've got to allow space, right? And I can't be monogamous. I hear this word in fiberland. I can't just be working on one thing till it's done. That gets dull for me. It gets boring. I don't know. How about you? Do you ever feel that way about your projects? Sometimes when I get close to the end, I just want to focus on the one project till it's done. And that happens, but not as often as you might think. Lots of spinning and knitting done inside. Yesterday I did some spinning outside. I've done some at the campsite. Some days it's just too hot to be outside with it. And we have air conditioning in the basement. And of course the basement's always cool anyway. So we're quite comfortable here to do this. I've been enjoying rewatching some old YouTubes of people that I follow. I did, on the way back from the campsite, the last time we stopped at Coils, which is a bulk food store, type store, gift shop, north of Tillsonburg, Ontario. And I was able to buy packages of Kool-Aid. And no, I'm not going to drink it, but I do use Kool-Aid to do some dyeing. So at some point this week, I hope to dye a little bit of fiber, just to keep life interesting for me, change up colors. I mean, this yellow I'm spinning was dyed with yellow food coloring. I don't usually knit with yellow. I don't usually spin with yellow. So, but getting these, I bought 10 packages of Kool-Aid dye, and I've had such good luck with Kool-Aid. I never have a problem with it. So I thought, oh, why not? I'll get some. It was a fun trip. I wouldn't drive all the way there from here. That's about an hour plus, I guess, from here. Maybe an hour and a half. I wouldn't drive to Coils just for that. I'd have to be coming through, going someplace, coming back from someplace, and making it worth my while. If that makes any sense. Lots of time in the water. I've been swimming a lot. We've been at different beaches. I've posted on Instagram the pictures of my feet, my toes in the water in different beaches. I've been to my daughter's pool a number of times and just really enjoying the swim and the water and the sunshine. I'm sounding a little hoarse here today. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it'll go away. I'm not too worried. It's not hurting or anything, so... Anyway, I hope your summer has been going really well. Ours has been filled with lots of family time. Just wonderful family time. Sad kind of to see it come to an end, but I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ready to see some of the congregants that I've missed being gone, just checking in, seeing how everybody's doing. I'm prepping for Sunday's message already. Haven't chosen music yet, so I've got to look into that. But yeah, I mean, when you take a longer holiday, like I did, I took 4.5 weeks, basically, 5 Sundays. It allows you to really disconnect from whatever your work is. When I would take 2 weeks here and 2 weeks there, it just never seemed like enough of a break for me. So, whoopsies. Now what am I doing? I don't know. That's okay. I've got it. But taking a longer break, it gives you the opportunity to unwind. You take 1 or 2 weeks just to catch your breath and find your balance again. And then after that, it's, yeah. Those of you who know. Those of you who know me know. Um, I'm ready to go back to work. So tomorrow I'll be at coffee time at the church to just check in with a bunch of people, and then Sunday back at worship. So if you're interested to know about that, you can see some of my other YouTube videos. I'm the pastor at Linden Park United Church here on Hamilton Mountain, and you're quite welcome to join live on Facebook or just watch on YouTube when I upload it Sunday afternoon. It's open to everyone, and we are an open community. We're open to loving and accepting of all. So there's my little commercial break, if you will. I think that's everything. I've got some fiber coming today. UPS is delivering a box of fiber anytime now, and I'm excited. I can't remember off the top of my head what fiber it is, but I know it's an Ontario fiber that I've ordered. It's a plain white, natural color, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a Coopworth maybe, or no, it's not Coopworth. Polworth maybe? It's something I haven't worked with. So, and one of my goals this summer is to source and find some different fibers that I've not worked with before. So helping to grow my experience in spinning and make it more of an educational process as well. Anyway, I guess that's all I'm going to share for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, do all the things. Like, share, subscribe. I try to do this video about once a week. And of course, I didn't through the holidays, but holidays are done. So here I am. Sometimes I talk about baking. I haven't done much baking over the summer, but I do have peaches that I'm going to do something with, and we picked blueberries, so Ontario blueberries, and I have some of those in the fridge that need to be seen to. Ooh, excuse me. So that's kind of on my to-do list today as well. But whatever you're doing, may your crafting hands bring blessings, and may all that you see bring you moments of sparkling light, even though, like here, it's raining. And may you find a blessing in one another always. Take care. Till next time. This is Doll signing off. Bye for now.